Hello, welcome to the Millie Makes YouTube channel. My name is Emily and this is a channel all about knitting and making, and yeah, let's get straight to it. Today I want to talk about objects of clothing that I have that I would like to recreate, reknit myself. I thought that would be a really fun topic for a video, and I don't know if I've seen many of them, but I thought it'd be really fun to kind of go through what I tend to wear quite a lot, and they're kind of on their last legs, or something's not quite right about them, or you know, I picked them up from a charity shop and perhaps they're a bit worse for wear, and I can actually reknit them myself, which is a wonderful thing that us knitters can do. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and let's get straight into it. So the first object is this. It is a thick Christmas jumper, which we're now in the beginning of April, but it's good to plan ahead, I think. So yeah, I'd love to knit myself something very similar to this. I bought this from H&M in the sale, I think 2 years ago. The materials it is made with, I believe, is mainly acrylic, which I think is the case for most of these garments. Yes, so 50% polyester, 45% acrylic, 5% wool. So I'd like to knit myself something, probably using 100% wool. Well, yeah, it will be 100% wool. Very similar to this. So I'm gonna, if you've got any pattern suggestions for any of these objects that I'm talking about, please leave a comment and let me know, because I'm all ears. I'm all ears. So yeah, it seems like this would be quite easy to reknit. I'm just going to stand up and show you. So it's a big jumper, all over colour work. This could be knit in the round, I think, with a drop shoulder construction, or I could just do some seaming maybe, and seam the arms on. But yeah, it's just a 2x2 ribbing on the neckline and end of the sleeves and the hem. So yes, that is the first thing I would like to make for myself, probably this year. The second item in the same vein is a chunky, big, baggy jumper. I live in jumpers. I love jumpers. This is something I bought on, what's it called? Not Vinted, Depop. I bought this on Depop, so it's secondhand. It's another H&M jumper, and it's a really big, really big, baggy, thick, cozy, chuck it on over some jeans or whatever jumper. I wear this guy like loads. I don't know why. I just do. I really love it, and it is looking a bit yeah, a bit like, it's hard to tell on camera, but it's looking a little bit sorry for itself. So this looks like an all over seed stitch jumper with, it looks like a 2x1 ribbing, and then I really like the detail at the top where it's just knits, so the top of the ribbing kind of curls on itself, which I really like, and it's the same on the sleeves. It's got that like curling effect, and on the bottom, and as you can see, it's like the armholes are like really quite wide, so there wouldn't be much to knit on the body, which is quite cool. Oh, are we moving? No, we're okay. So yeah, that is the second jumper, and this one is made with, I always like looking at labels. I never used to be one of those people, but I definitely am now. This is made with 90% acrylic and 10% wool. I would most likely knit this in 100% wool, or maybe a blend, perhaps with some cotton or something in there, just to make it wearable, kind of not just in the thick of winter. So yeah, that's that one. Next one is, this one's really funny. Like the timing of it is so strange. So I went into one of my local charity shops. I love charity shops. I've always loved it. My grandma used to take me around the charity shops when I was young. And I think that's kind of stuck with me, and like I just get so much joy from it. I find it so much more enjoyable and fun, kind of rummaging through stuff and finding something that I'm going to take home and use myself. And it's just, I just love it. So I found this in one of my local charity shops and I was like, oh, I like that. I love the neck, like the big neckline. Does this look familiar to you? It probably does because does it not look exactly like, or very, very close to the, I think it's called the Farnham sweater. Farnham? By the Knit Pearl Girl. And literally like the day after I got this, or maybe like a couple of days after, I saw her post that jumper and I was like, how weird is that? But this one is actually All Saints, which is quite a kind of like a high class-ish brand in the UK. It might be in the States as well, I'm not sure. And I just really liked it. And I was like, I'm gonna get that. And I just really want to knit myself one of these, a Farnham sweater, in exactly these colours. Because, so this is made actually with, I think it's 50% wool and 50% cotton. Oh no, 48% wool, 41% cotton and 11% polyamide. So I think the black is wool, and it's someone's definitely washed it in the washing machine and it's felted, so it's quite like thick, like it's not got much drape, it's just a very kind of, it's almost like a jacket. So I would like to knit myself a Farnham sweater in these colours. I don't know if it seemed, what do you think? Do you think that seems silly or like a good idea? Because I think it's a good idea, because I know I'd wear it. Because as much as I do like this, it's obviously felted, and it's too big. Like, it's too big really for me. The size is large, and it is very, very large, as you can see. So I'm thinking I would really, really like to knit a Farnham sweater in these colours, probably using woolly knits, merino cones. Yeah, so anyway, that is that one. Next one, we have another jumper. Basically all of these are jumpers. This is a turtleneck ribbed jumper. This is from Primark, the shop I used to frequently visit back in my youth. I don't visit it now, but that's just, you know, personal preference. Yeah, so I believe this is like 100% acrylic. Let's see. This is so old, this thing, that the labels are all like rolled up on themselves. 74% acrylic, 26% polyester. So yeah, I really love the colour. I still wear it, but I would like to knit myself one in nicer fibres. I'm thinking wool, 100% wool, or maybe again a blend, just so it's a bit more wearable, kind of in transit. Well, maybe not transition, but yeah, it's looking a little. It's worse for wear. I've had this probably 10 years, I reckon. 9-10 years, and I still have it, and I can't part with it. And I just think I'd like to knit myself one in pretty much exactly the same style. It's 2x2 rib, and I like actually how the ribbing kind of like goes into itself here. So if you have any pattern recommendations, do let me know. So that's that one. Next one, I've only recently bought this. This is from a charity shop. This I wouldn't need. This is like if I were to reknit this, I know what pattern I'd use. I think it looks exactly like, or pretty much bang on, a pattern by My Favourite Things Knitwear. I'm not sure which one it is, but I got this from a charity shop. It's a new look jumper, and it's just like cables with ribbing between it. I do wear this quite a lot actually. It looks in pretty good condition as it is, but if this were to get to a point where where I would like to knit myself one of these, then I think I know the pattern I would use. But if you have any other suggestions, do let me know. This one is made with, it's 100% acrylic. So yeah, that's that one. Next one, another Primark. I think I bought this one the same time as the other one. Can you tell I like this colour? I've actually just finished something in exactly this colour pretty much, so you'll see that in my podcast, which hopefully will be next week, I think, yeah. So this is another Primark jumper. It's a fitted jumper, so it's I'd say this is definitely like negative ease or zero ease, but it's very, very, very stretchy. Yeah, I like wearing like a fitted jumper with like maybe some like baggy jeans, or maybe even like a nice skirt. I do quite like, I don't have many fitted items, and I think I would like to start knitting things that are more form-fitting, which kind of scares me because I feel like when you're knitting stuff like this, it's like, oh yeah, it's oversized, like it doesn't matter. So I would like to venture towards more form-fitting items. So if you have any pattern recommendations for creating something similar to this, I'd love to hear them. And I believe this is probably acrylic and something to give it the stretch. 52% viscose, 26% polyester, 22% nylon. So yeah, maybe I can find something a yarn that, I mean, wool naturally does have a stretch when it's knitted up, so we'll see. Let me know. We're nearly there. This guy is from ASOS. I'm sure you all know what ASOS is. Oh dear. This is a wrap style jumper. It's really nice. I really like it. I haven't worn it so much yet. This feels like more of a spring kind of garment, or transitional garment. But let's see if I could get it. There we go, that's a bit better. So yeah, it's a wrap style balloon sleeve. And then it's got the straps here, which this isn't very good, but you tie them up kind of here and make a little bow, and it's very pretty. I've had this maybe like 4 years now. It's still in pretty good condition, to be honest, but I would like to knit myself something kind of like this. I just really like the style of it. I think it's really pretty. It's very light and drapey as well, which is really nice. This is, I have seen, I think it's Florence, handmade by Florence. She has a wrap cardigan jumper that I thought maybe would be pretty similar to this. But again, let me know if you have any ideas. This one's made with 85% acrylic, 9% polyester and 6% nylon. So again, these aren't things that I'm like, oh, I need to knit. It's more, I would really like to own an item like this in my choice of fibres and materials, and just handmade by me. It's not because I'm like, oh, this is old, I need to throw it out and replace it. Not at all. I'll definitely cling on to these things and wear them still, but it would just be nice, you know, because that's what we do, we make things, and it would just be nice to have more items that I know I'll wear, that I've made myself and chosen the fibres for. And yeah, this one is, we're at the last one now. This is a scarf. It's a green scarf. This was given to me by my partner's sister, which I think she was gonna sell or something, I'm not sure. It's just a green scarf, like long, wrap it round scarf. I love it. I wear it loads. I love the colour, and it's exactly the same colour as the yarn I have made my lento in. So I do have yarn to knit myself a shawl in this colour. So that might be something I kind of start on fairly soon. I'm just looking for that perfect shawl pattern or scarf pattern. I'm thinking probably keeping it quite simple with like a little bit of detail. But yeah, I mean, this is, I don't know when she got it, but it's kind of bobbly and yeah, it's very soft, this. I think it's, I don't know if it's got a label on it. Can't see one, but I'm guessing it's probably acrylic. So yeah, while I've got the yarn, fingering weight yarn, I think this would be, that would be a really nice project to do. I just love the colour. I love rusts and I love greens. Well, I love dark green. And the last one, I lied, that isn't the last one. This is the last one. This is just a grey cardigan from Papaya, which, is that Sainsbury's? I think that's Sainsbury's in the UK, their clothing department. Yeah, it's just a grey cardigan. I'll pop it on so you can see. Not great with this jumper at all, but yeah, it's got these ties, and yeah, this really isn't showing it off, is it? But I tend to just like throw it on over tops, or I wouldn't wear it over this jumper, but just to show you. I'm sure there's loads of cardigan patterns like this. It's just a case of finding the right one. I do like cardigans. I like ones with buttons, but I really, really like ones with a little tie. I just think it's kind of cute. Yeah, that is it. This will be a very quick video, actually. I just thought it would be fun to kind of go through what I already have and think what I would like to make myself, because I'm just wary of, you know, all these new patterns coming out, and, you know, constantly wanting to be knitting the newest thing, or like the thing that's trending, and it's often not something like that I think we're even aware of. It's just yeah, like, especially for me, I just like, you only often see the new things, you don't actually see the patterns or things that have already been done so much, especially with, you know, Instagram algorithms and all the rest of it. So I thought it would just be nice to get some ideas from you guys on some pattern suggestions for what I've just shown you, except the Farnham sweater. I know I'm going to be knitting that at some point this year, probably. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been a bit different. Yeah, let me know what you think, and I will see you next week for my usual podcast, where I have quite a few finished objects. So yeah, till next time.